One of the great pride and joy experiences of the past 7 or 8 years for me has been a Birthright group that is specifically designed for young people with Asperger Syndrome and on the autism spectrum. And for them, there's this multi-layered experience, not only of going to Israel, but of doing something that their friends and family members have done that they never expected that they themselves would be able to participate in, because group dynamics are such a difficult problem for them. And helping them find a group of friends in ways that they don't necessarily have in the outside world, and in ways that in many environments the Jewish community has failed them in an extraordinarily painful sense. And I can remember one young woman on one of these trips on the last night when we were going around and telling our stories of the experience. And she was very high functioning. She was a university student. She lived in the dorms. She was not necessarily someone who, to outside appearances, was struggling in the social environment. And she said, "I spend most of my time interacting with people through a computer screen. I don't really have friendships. This trip not only showed me that I can have friendships, but now I understand why people think life is worth living." And the whole room is an intake of breath at that moment. And I realized that in that group in particular, facilitating the opportunity to be part of that experience, there's no holier work than that, because it's the vehicle of the trip to Israel that makes that happen for them. And it's all of those layers at once. It's the specialness of Israel. It's the way in which they feel like they are like everyone else by being able to go on a trip to Israel. And it's a way in which that immersive quality brings them together in community in ways that they never anticipated were possible. The young woman who said on one trip, "I spent 4 years of high school sitting alone in the cafeteria. I didn't know that there were people who would want to be friends with me." That's an extraordinary gift to be able to give to someone.